This is more of a warning for everybody, as the Xbox is about to skyrocket in price, as this courtesy of the Sun over here. The Sun with the story that Xbox gamers are bracing for a $150 price increase on certain console models, with more increases teased in the future. Now, keeping in mind, this is coming off the PlayStation, and them saying we're not going to have any we're only going to do digital games moving ahead, starting 2028. Xbox also rumored to be doing only digital, and now the price is supposed to be going up insane here. The terabyte it says the increase of the 512 gigabyte models, $100, the terabyte, $150, and with this costing upwards towards $800. The company says it hoped another price increase would not be necessary. Microsoft added that due to rising console storage and memory prices, another doubling is expected in the fall. So if you're thinking about getting an Xbox, you should probably do it sooner than later, because these are looking to be crazy expensive when it comes to
You know who's very lucky? All those
Who's
people who were at that Xbox showcase where they were going to get that anniversary Xbox for free. Those are the lucky ones, because now they don't have to worry about all this shit.
Yes, they did. They were delivered it all for free from the CEO. Remember, the CEO was there? That's right. Hey, speaking of the CEO, did you see that she was named as an advisor to the U.S. Federal Reserve on, quote, productivity and jobs?
Wow.
Yes, this is coming after she's laying off 3,600 people at Microsoft, and specifically Xbox here.
Oh, I gotta be honest though, I don't think that's very fair, because she's just cleaning up the mess, right, of all the bloat. So maybe she actually will do a good job and be like, okay, we only want productive people here and efficient people.
Kind of like Elon Musk when he took over Twitter.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. It could be the complete opposite too, right? I don't know.
A lot of people were saying, like, are you sure you want her? And I'm saying Doge 2.0, as Gundam points out, she just fired thousands of people. And you know what? If you're going to get rid of the bloat, and sometimes hard cuts need to be made, and that's what she's doing. Like, I'm not defending any of her decisions. Like I said, I don't want anybody to get fired, right? I think it sucks. But if there's bloat, specifically when it comes to the government, kind of on board with that idea. You know, there's a lot of people just sitting around collecting paychecks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes to this. Any thoughts on the Xbox CEO coming in to clean up and work with the U.S. government?
Well, it depends on those visas, those H-1B visas, right? Like, is she gonna outsource and get all those other people in, or is she gonna actually get like Americans? You know,
that's such a good question. Actually, I would actually like her a lot more if that's the route that she went. I do feel like I know a lot of people got really excited that she fired so many people, and basically kind of postured by showing that particular email for it online. In my opinion, it felt like a posturing. She, to me, hasn't done anything that really makes me go, wow, she really is on our side. It just feels slightly performative. So if she actually went out of her way to hire people who were capable in the US, and gave back to the people in our country, I would be like, hell yeah, this lady really is on our side. But for now, to me, it still feels a little performative.
It's funny you mention that, because this happened just a couple days ago. JD Vance announced that the Trump administration has launched a full-scale crackdown on H-1B fraud, with dozens of subpoenas being sent out right here. That's the Xbox CEO right now. Not happy about that situation.
It's the
you get the idea.
version of the train guy.
That's how.
Except he's not using a 360 camera.
Yeah, that's just him normal.
Hey, I'm on board with cleaning house whenever you need to clean house. So we need to have efficient companies, and if we're wasting, specifically an efficient government. And a lot of people are joking about this, but man, if you got somebody who's willing to make those tough decisions, I'm okay with that. Everyone's been really skeptical of what's going on with Xbox, and I know that people aren't happy with her cutting jobs, but Xbox is a distant number 3 at this point, to the point where they were talking about possibly having to sell the brand. You need somebody. Yeah, you need somebody to make tough decisions, and that's what she's in. when you make tough decisions, you are not people's friends at all. And but if she's going to make those decisions, okay, cool, do it, make them. And sometimes you got to be the bad guy, and she's going to be the bad guy, whether it's at Xbox or in the United States government. Okay, sounds good. Now, I think the only thing that I question is she just became the CEO of Xbox, like what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever it is, and she's already getting calls from the U.S. government. That either tells me, I don't know, it seems a little quick for me, but or her reputation precedes her, and the people are going like, well, she's a fucking bulldog, and she's not afraid to make those decisions. Which, hey, like I said, you need those people. You need robots in your company who don't, I go back to after I sold Screw Attack, whatever, 2013 or whatever. The company that acquired us, there was a CEO and a president of the company. The CEO was the people person, and the president of the company was a fucking robot. And his job was to make hard, cold decisions based off of numbers. And the CEO, he was the happy-go-lucky person guy going up saying, hey. And then, so there was very much a good cop, bad cop, yin and yang personality to it. And with any sort of business that's evaluated at billions and billions of dollars, like whether it's Xbox, the company that I worked at, or or the United States government, you need sons of bitches to be working at your company. And so I think that's, hey, just my take.
How desperate though does the government have to be to just be constantly on the lookout for high profile people to be like, yes, please fill this job? Like it
Right.
keeps happening. There's got to be somebody that they know of that isn't like running or like doing something else online or in a corporation that could do this particular like feat and do it successfully.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're going to see. Are they looking for this stuff? I think they're actively looking for people out there. Yeah, chat says hatchet men. Yeah, for sure. I think that's exactly. And what she's obviously a hatchet woman. I don't mean to gender her by any means, but she's going to come in and slice some heads off, which sometimes that has to happen, unfortunately. So it's not fun, but it has to happen.
Hit that subscribe button right here and watch another video right here.